Hello Mortgage Coach members, I'm Marcy with the support team here at Mortgage Coach and welcome to Mortgage Coach's Advice Engine. In this video, I'm going to show you our settings section and go over verifying and updating your contact information and images. In addition, we will touch base on creating a product and fee template and updating your disclosures too. Now if you're new to Mortgage Coach, you will have received a Getting Started email. And to get started, you will want to click on the link in the Getting Started email to access the Advice Engine. And if you're an existing member, down at the bottom of the home page in Mortgage Coach's Legacy version, you will see the Try Our New Advice Engine, which provides a link you can click on to access the Advice Engine. As soon as you arrive at the Advice Engine homepage, bookmark or save the web page as a favorite to help accessing the site easier for you later on. Now, once you are on the home page, enter in your temporary login credentials issued to you in the Getting Started email, and then enter in the temporary password and click on Sign In. Now, if this is the first time you are logging into Mortgage Coach, the Mortgage Coach terms will pop up and you will need to read through them in order to go ahead and proceed. As soon as you have completed reading the Mortgage Coach's terms, go ahead and click on OK. Next, you will be prompted to go ahead and change your password. Your new password will need to contain at least 8 characters, 1 capital letter, 1 lowercase letter, 1 numerical digit, and a symbol in order for it to be accepted. As soon as your password meets the minimum requirements, you will be able to confirm the new password and then click on OK. At which time you will be able to save the password in your Chrome settings, and you will also receive a password change success notification. Click on OK in order to proceed. Now let's go ahead and enter in your NMLS number. And then click on OK. At this point, you will be taken to a few videos which you can take time to watch now or watch later. At this time, we're going to proceed by clicking on Next, Next, and when we're ready, we're going to click on the Start button. Our new home page view will only contain your clients. For those of you who have the ability to create partner reports as well, you will see that we have added a tab up at the top to the left of settings. If you click on partners, you will be able to take a look at the partners. As you can see, we have added some sample templates for you in both the client and the partner section. But for this video, we're going to proceed and move over to the settings section. You can access the settings section by clicking on the word settings located in the upper right-hand corner. The settings section consists of a navigation column on the left-hand side with the list of tabs that will take you to each section. Today we will touch base on each tab in the navigation column. We have added tooltips into various field boxes in the systems, which appear as a yellow pop-up box. The yellow pop-up box will provide a brief description of what information belongs in that particular field box. Now let's get started by verifying your first and last name as well as your email address. One thing I want to point out is that your email address is also your login or username. Therefore, if you make a change to your email address, your login or username will also change to match your email address. Now, once you have verified your first name, last name, email, and company name, let's enter in your website URL. In this field box, you will want to enter in your personalized website. In the Start Now URL, you will want to enter in a website for your client to complete a pre-qualification or mini application located on your website. If you do not have one, you can leave this information blank. Next, let's proceed with entering in your phone number and then your cell phone number, and then enter in your fax number. Proceed and enter in your NMLS number. And if you have a state license issued number as well, go ahead and enter it in the other license field box. All of the information contained here on the contact information page will appear on each analysis you create. Now let's scroll down and enter in your business address, including the city, state, and zip code. Also on the contact page, you have a personalized Mortgage Coach API that is specific to your account. Also on the contact page, you can enable a widget, change your password, and come back and review the terms of use. And lastly, if you are needing additional assistance in completing this page, click on the Help button. Now let's click on Next, which will take you to the Images page. Now before I go into uploading images on the images page, I want to point out the pro tip. The pro tip contains walkthrough videos to assist you in our system. You can either play the video by clicking on the play button, or you can go ahead and close out of the video by clicking on the X. Now let's continue on. On the images page, you can personalize your analysis to contain your photo, your logo, and your equal housing logo. In order to upload your photo, click on Browse. Then locate the folder which contains your photo and click on the photo and then click on Open. Now if you are part of an enterprise site license, your logo may have been uploaded for you and may be grayed out. This means your organization has added the appropriate logo and it cannot be changed. If there is no logo, complete the same process to upload your logo. Then scroll down and select between the Equal Housing Lender or the Equal Housing Opportunity logo, depending on your organization. Once your photo and logo have been uploaded and you have chosen the correct Equal Housing logo, click on the Next button. On the Product Templates page, you will need to select the default calendar days per year for your conventional prepaid interest and your non-conventional or government loans prepaid interest. You will want to confirm this information with your organization, as selecting the incorrect calendar days per year will provide you with an inaccurate amount for your prepaid interest and will also affect the cash to close. Now to begin creating a fee template, click on Create a New Template. For this example, we are going to create an FHA Purchase product template. We will call it FHA 30-year Purchase. Now because FHA has an upfront premium, we're going to click on the drop-down arrow and select FHA. Next, we're going to add the 3.5% down payment requirement for FHA loans. Now because we selected an upfront premium option, an upfront MIP row populated. You can enter in the upfront MIP by using either the dollar amount method or the percentage method. The character symbol here on the right allows you to change the method. FHA requires an upfront MIP of 1.75%. Therefore, I will click on the character symbol to open up the percentage field box and type in the 1.75. Next, FHA also allows you to add the upfront MIP to the loan amount. Therefore, I will mark the box. Now for the interest rate on this product template, I will leave it blank. By leaving it blank, it will force me to enter in the current market's interest rates anytime I use this template in order for a payment to populate. Now for the prepaid interest, I'm going to select 15 days of prepaid interest. Now because this is a 30-year mortgage, I'm going to go ahead and enter in 360 months, which equals to 30 years. Now let's scroll down and select the loan type. For this loan type, we're going to leave it as fixed. But if you are creating an adjustable rate mortgage template, click on the drop-down arrow and select the ARM option. This particular FHA product is not an interest-only loan and does not have a balloon payment. Therefore, I will leave these field boxes as 0. Now let's click on the closing costs button to begin entering in our closing costs. There are two methods you can use to enter in your closing cost. You can choose to enter in your closing cost as either a lump sum by placing the total for the APR, prepaids, and non-APR totals in the corresponding field boxes. You can also enter in the number of points if you will be charging your clients any points for this product and any contributions as well. The second method is to enter in each fee one by one with a fee description. The system will then total the APR, prepaid, non-APR fees, and any contributions and enter them into the corresponding field boxes. Allow me to demonstrate by using the second method. In order to begin entering in your closing costs one by one, click on the Closing Cost Detail button. If you have already created a closing cost templates or are part of an enterprise site license who may have added closing cost templates for you, you can apply them to this product template by clicking on the Select From Template. Because my account is not part of an enterprise account and because I have not created any fee, I do not have any fee templates. Now to begin adding your closing costs one by one, click on the Add Fee button. When you do, a new row will appear for you to enter in the details for each fee. You will need to select the description from the drop-down menu and then select the method for calculating the fee as either a dollar amount or a percentage of the loan amount. And you can mark the appropriate boxes if the fee is an APR fee, a prepaid escrow fee, or if the fee can be added to the loan amount. Now continue clicking on the Add Fee until you have entered in each closing cost fee. If the fee is a typical APR fee, we have already marked it as APR. You will want to confirm with your organization which fees should be marked as part of the APR, as these fees tend to vary. If your organization charges a specific fee which is not listed in the description drop-down menu, you can click on the Add Custom Fee to create a new fee. First, provide a fee name, and then select the fee percentage calculation method to be based on the loan amount or the property value. You can also default the fees to be marked as a prepaid or an APR. When you have completed the fee details, click on OK. The fee will then populate into a new row. Next, complete the details for this fee and continue adding any additional fees. Once you have completed adding your closing costs, you can easily save these costs as a fee template by clicking on the Save As button and naming your fee template. If the fees apply to a particular state, select the state and then click on OK. Next, click on Apply to Loan to associate these fees with your product template. The system has automatically totaled all of the APR, prepaids, and any non-APR costs and added them to the corresponding field box. Now let's click on the X to close the closing cost screen and proceed to the monthly cost by clicking on the monthly cost button. On the monthly cost page, you can add any monthly fees included with your monthly payment for this particular product. I will leave the HOA dues blank, as not all purchase loans have a monthly homeowner fee. For the hazard insurance, I will enter it in as a percentage amount by clicking on the character symbol to open up the percentage field box. When you enter in a percentage in the hazard insurance row, the loan amount will be multiplied by this percentage amount, and then divided by 12 to give you a monthly insurance estimate. The hazard insurance percentage generally varies between 0.25 and 0.33%. In this case, I'm going to use 0.3%. Now let's complete the same process for the property taxes. Again, let's click on the character symbol to open up the property tax percentage field box, and let's use an estimate of 1.25% for the property taxes. Now this particular product template does not have any other fees, therefore I will skip this row and move on to the mortgage insurance percentage. Now FHA loans currently have an annual mortgage insurance fee that is charged based on a declining balance for the life of the loan. The fee is based on a percentage of 0.85%. Therefore, I will go ahead and enter a 0.85%. Now let's scroll down and take a look at the remaining field box in the monthly cost section. If this monthly mortgage insurance is going to run based on the LTV, enter in the required loan to value the principal balance must meet in order for the mortgage insurance to be removed from the amortization schedule. If the monthly mortgage insurance only needs to run for a minimum number of months, enter in the minimum number of months in this particular field box. In this case, mortgage insurance runs for the life of the loan. Therefore, let's enter in 360 months as the minimum MI months. Next, enter in the number of months you would like to collect as hazard insurance reserves for your product template. I generally add 3 months in the hazard insurance reserves and then mark to collect 12 months of premium, since this is a purchase template and a new policy will need to be purchased at the closing. Now let's enter in the tax reserve months as 3 months as well. This completes our monthly cost page. If your product is a construction loan, click on the construction button and enter in the terms. In this case, it does not apply. Now take a look at your product template, and if everything looks okay, click on the next button to proceed. On the fee templates page, you will see the fee template we just created in the fee templates column. If the fee template applies to a particular state, the state will be listed beneath the fee template name. Now let's demonstrate how to create a new template by clicking on Create a New Template. Let's name this fee template Conventional Closing Costs, and then select the state California. Then click on OK. The fee template you are working on is always going to be highlighted. At this time, there are no fees associated with this fee template. Now let's begin adding our fees by clicking on Add Fee, and complete the process to add your closing cost fees by selecting the fee from the description drop-down menu. Continue adding your fees by clicking on Add Fee until you have entered in all of your closing cost fees. Once you have added all of your fees, your template is complete. Now let's click on the Next button to proceed to the Disclosures page. On the Disclosures page, you can add disclosures and complete the default text for your payment notes and sidebars for each type of report. If you leave any of these boxes blank, data will not appear on the live report. We have added default text in each section for you, but you will want to make any changes which apply to your products based on your organization. In order to begin making changes to your default disclosures, locate the Reports Type column on the left-hand side. This column lists the different types of analysis you can complete in the Advice Engine. You will want to highlight a report type and make any applicable changes. Once you have completed adding or making changes to your disclosures for that particular report, you can navigate to another report type in the column. Click and highlight the next report type and continue updating the disclosures until you have completed updating your disclosures for each report type. After updating your disclosures for all your reports, click on Next. Next, we have the Account page. If you hold an individual membership, you can make changes to your account in the Account page. You can also receive a payment notification sent to you via email by marking the Email Payment Notifications box. In addition, you can update your card information by clicking on the Update Card Info, and you can request to cancel your individual account by clicking on the Request Cancellation. Let's click on Next to continue. On the Click to Call page, you can select which number you would like to be reached at when a client clicks on the Click to Call button on your report. In addition, you can verify how many calls you have received and how many Click to Call credits are remaining. In addition, you can purchase Click to Call credits by clicking on Get More Credits. This concludes our Getting Started with the Basics video. Email us with any questions at support@mortgagecoach.com.